Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Alison. I work for Trinity College London as the Head of Business Development for the UK and Ireland. Thank you for hopping into this pop-up session. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I'm going to enable the chat. If you can just let me know that you can hear and see me because I don't have a moderator with me. Thank you. All right, I can see everyone okay. Brilliant. So this session is really just to give people a little bit of a sense of what we do at Trinity. I'm going to cover really quickly the GESE exam, the graded examinations in spoken English, and some really useful resources for that. Communication skills, which is something that might be new to you. It's a qualification. I'll tell you a little bit about how that works. A couple of points on the TESOL side, our certificate for practicing teachers, which may be of interest to people who have joined us today, and also Teach with Trinity, which is a free introductory course, a little bit of a taster for teaching English as a foreign or second language. And then I will wrap up with talking about the ongoing events, training, and support that Trinity bring to the English language teaching industry worldwide, and finally, how to work with us, how you might work with us as an exam center. For those of you who don't know a lot about Trinity, we are a registered independent educational charity. Many people don't realize that. And we operate in 60 countries worldwide as a leading examination board. Everything that we do at Trinity is all about supporting the development of communication and performance skills, and really opening opportunities for learners and making sure that our assessments and the training that we provide is really innovative, personal, and authentic. That's really kind of at the core of what we do at Trinity. We obviously do English language assessment, but you may not realize that we do other areas as well. We do arts award, we do music grades and certificates up to diploma as well for classical and jazz and rock and pop. And we also have an array of drama qualifications in which our communication skills exam sits. So I'll talk about that in a moment. On the English language side, we have the GESE exam, the ISE exam, ESOL Skills for Life. We do an array of teaching qualifications for international TESOL, everything from certificate level all the way up to the diploma level. And we are also approved by the UK government to provide secure English language testing for those who want to settle in the UK and who require an exam to prove their level of proficiency. Talk about GESE first, the graded examinations in spoken English. This is probably our most popular exam worldwide. It is a 2 skills speaking and listening exam, runs from pre-A1 to C2 levels, so something for everyone at every level. And it suits lots of different age ranges because it is a one-to-one dialogue with a professional examiner. And that examiner is really there to look at the candidate's ability to have a spontaneous and interactive conversation. So everything that we do is all about looking at communicative competence. Very learner-centered in that the candidate brings something into the exam room that they want to talk about, and it fits any general English syllabus. When you look at the topics of conversation, it would align to most general English course books that you might be using throughout the year. So very easy to implement and kind of complement what you're doing already. This gives you a really quick summary of how the exam works, going up the levels. You start from a very short 5 to 7 minute conversation with the examiner at the pre-A1 levels. And then we gradually introduce some different tasks for the learner. The topic discussion, which is very personal. They bring something into the exam that they want to talk about. The interactive task is all about sustaining a conversation and how you direct a conversation. And then at the very high levels, we have a topic presentation, much more formal presentation of the topic. I just wanted to really highlight that we have recently made available schemes of work for the GESE exam. So this covers about 30 hours of teaching time, assuming the student is on level and ready to take the level that they're registered for. This will give you really great ideas for how to practice each of those different phases of the exam. These are freely available on our website, so I would encourage you to go and take a look. download what you need. Super useful. They have teaching aims, handouts. They have a structure for how to present the materials in the class. So really, really useful. And I would encourage you to go and take a look at those. Okay, communication skills. Many people may not be aware of this. This sits in our drama and speech and communications suite. But this is a qualification that supports the development of these really softer skill areas. So when we look at things like how to prepare and deliver a presentation, how to express yourself articulately to a particular audience, so how to interact with different people who have different roles, and also how to research and do the sort of preparation of a presentation on different topics. So how do you go and do that research, pull it together, and the use of visual aids as well. So this is super, super practical, I think, for people who are in a professional setting, but also those who are doing maybe academic preparation, skills that you would take on to do in college or university. Brilliant, brilliant qualification for learners that isn't just looking at language, but it's looking at all of those areas around how you present yourself clearly and articulately. This is available at different grades, everything from a kind of initial level all the way up to grade 8 advanced. I do want to point out that at grade 6 to 8, for those of you in the UK or who have students who may want to go to a UK university, the advanced grades carry UCAS points, so that's really helpful to strengthen university applications and something that would be of value to the learner. The higher grades are really focusing on things like employability skills, how to talk through your CV, how to tackle a social issue, something that is quite near and important to the candidate. They can bring something in that feels they're very passionate about, so that's brilliant. So communication skills would work for courses where you have maybe a focus on leadership or global citizenship. Perfect for academic preparation, works well for professional or corporate clients, and also those who maybe are just need English for work purposes, maybe learning part-time, and they really want to just focus in on that grade 6, for example, where you look at CV skills. Really importantly, students do need to be at an intermediate and above level of English. We say grades initial to 5, B1 and above. Grades 6 to 8, we recommend a level of English at B2 and above. If you want to get in a bit more detail and learn a bit more about communication skills, I would encourage you to scan that QR code. We have a really nice guide to the specification. You get a sense of what the learners do at every grade. Teaching English, as I said at the beginning, we do everything from CERT to DIP level. The one I really wanted to focus on here was the Certificate for Practising Teachers. This is something for people who maybe are already certified in their own country to teach, but maybe want an international TESOL qualification. This is perfect. It's all about classroom pedagogy and how you use materials in the classroom. We have loads of providers around the world. Most of them are delivering the CERT PT online. So if you're looking to really enhance your own CV and get an international TESOL qualification, this is really ideal for anyone around the world. We also have developed in the last year something called Teach with Trinity. These are free online short courses. They are designed for people who are thinking about getting into English language teaching. There are 2 levels, so really basic level, maybe more for people who are volunteering or just starting out. The second level for those who are really considering going on into a teaching profession or a teaching post. These are all freely accessible. You can self-enroll. They have downloadable resources, and you also get an e-certificate upon completion. So we would encourage you to share that with people who are maybe interested in getting involved in TESOL. We always have ongoing support for people. Clearly, we have this conference every year, but we have webinars that are open to everybody. These are all sometimes about our examinations, but sometimes they're about teaching wider skill areas. They're all held in a bank of teaching resources, so they're free access. You can go and watch recorded training. So I would encourage you to go and have a little mooch around there to see what is available. Transformative Teachers, hugely popular. We do this every month. These are webinars that are held focused on different areas like young learners, ESP, technology and innovation, and teacher education. Free access. You can join whenever you like, but if you sign up, we'll alert you when a new one is ready to go, and you can just sign up as and when the topic is of interest to you. And finally, if you want to work with Trinity, we work with places of learning around the world as registered exam centers. So if you're interested in running communication skills, for example, or the GESE exam, you can work with us as a registered exam center. There are no fees to work with us. You simply submit an application. And these are normally processed in, well, normally 2 to 3 weeks. Everything is digital now, so the process is quite quick. And then we set you up to work with us as an exam center and provide you with operational support as well as academic support as well, so that you can ensure your students are successful in their Trinity exam. If you'd like more information about how to work with us, please get in touch at international@trinitycollege.com. I think my colleague Luke is there in the background managing the chat. But he can pop in that email address, again, international@trinitycollege.com. We'd love to hear from you and tell you all about how to work with us. So please do get in touch. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. That was a whistle-stop tour of Trinity. We're going to head over to the next session, so please navigate back to your program to choose the next session that you want to join. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.